All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Lightforce podcast, episode number 31. I am Noah. This is Laney. As always, how are we doing this week?
I'm feeling pretty fantastic. I don't know. I've been having a great time streaming Pokopia because that came out
Oh,
last
yeah.
week and I finally bought it. Been streaming that. It is really addicting. I had my reservations about it because it seemed like it was kind of overwhelming, which it is, but it's also really easy to play
Seems like chill
and
vibes.
I really like the story. It's chill. It fixes all the mistakes of Animal Crossing New Horizons, and you know that I love Animal
Oh,
Crossing with all my heart. But it's definitely a great step in the right direction for this style of game. So I've been having fun with that, but I'm more excited about what's coming next week, if you know what I mean.
what's coming
In
out next
two
week?
weeks, if you know what I mean. Is it 2 weeks? Is it 2 weeks? Hang on.
Daredevil?
Yeah, is it 2 weeks technically?
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, less than two
Oh,
weeks.
it's
But
literally 2 weeks. Okay, that's what I
yeah.
mean. That's what I mean.
I was like, because you were talking about video game. I was like, does a game come out next week that I don't know about?
No,
I don't think so.
don't think so.
But no, Daredevil's in less than 2 weeks. Project Hail Mary comes out next week, which I probably won't see
Hmm.
till the following week. And then the week after that, I think, is Super Mario Galaxy. Correct me, April 1st. So well, that's a couple weeks. But the point is, it's all coming out. A lot of
Yeah.
stuff starting to pop off. All the stuff that we've been talking about for months here on the podcast finally actually starting to happen.
Hmm.
Thank you.
The
Can't
mall
wait, dude.
series.
The
Hmm.
Mall series, dude. I should have got it, but I already hung it up on the wall. I got that Mall Shadow Lord TVC the other day that everyone was getting like
Sick.
a month ago, but I saw it. I was
Hmm.
like, I can't leave this here. I have
That's cool.
to get it. But yeah, so before we get into the podcast this week, guys, be sure to go follow the Life Force Podcast on all social medias, Instagram and TikTok at the Life Force Pod. If you're watching here on YouTube, be sure to drop a like and a subscribe. And if you're listening on Apple and Spotify, be sure to drop a rating. And most importantly, a follow. Where can they find you?
You can find me at Laney Byers on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. I stream regularly on Twitch and YouTube. We'd love to have you over there, but I also post daily on TikTok and Instagram. What about you, Noah Nation?
You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Noah Nation Vlogs, and on YouTube at Noah Nation Gaming, at Noah Nation Nerdy. Just type in Noah Nation on any platform you prefer, and you'll probably find me. I got a little something for everybody, you know what I mean?
Mm.
But that's where you can. What does that mean? That's where you can find
He
us.
gets around. He gets around.
That's crazy. I
The
just,
internet.
I like a lot of things. I get around the internet, you know what I mean? But let's get into some of the stuff that we got to talk about this week. I actually want to throw it to you immediately here because there was some Tangled news that I'm sure you would love to talk about this week.
Yeah.
And obviously, I love the Tangled movie, the animated one from 2010. Obviously, they're making the live action one coming out next year, 2 years, something like that. I don't know when it's
Mm.
coming out or if there's even a set date for it. But we got some casting news this week for Tangled, and we've talked about that before on the podcast, so I figured it's only right that we talk about the new news. That's where I said it to you.
The new news is that Catherine Hahn has been officially cast to play Mother Gothel in the live action Tangled. Mother Gothel is the main villain, if you guys don't know. She's the one that steals Rapunzel as a baby
Mm.
to use the powers of her hair to keep herself young forever and tricks Rapunzel into thinking that she's her real mother. And she belts out this amazing, beautiful, one of the best songs we've ever gotten in Disney animation, which is Mother Knows Best. So I think that this is a pretty amazing casting. Catherine Hahn was actually fan cast for a long time for this role. I had seen her and maybe I forget her name. I'm sorry, you guys know how I am with names. The woman that plays Bellatrix in
Oh, I don't
Harry
know.
Potter, her as well. There was like the two names that I always saw fan cast as Mother Gothel, and Catherine Hahn ended up getting it, which is pretty cool and exciting. Sometimes I'm not too sure how I feel about fan castings, but
Mm-hmm.
when the actor is just as excited and passionate about the role and they're like, this is my dream role, then it's like, okay, so maybe this fan casting had some weight to it. It's not like they're just like, well, let's give the people what they want. And something I really like about this movie is that even though Milo was fan cast as Flynn, and I think he's going to do a great job, they went with someone completely out of left field for Rapunzel, which I really, really like.
Yeah.
Because I kind of miss when we'd be seeing new movies that had new faces in them that we hadn't known
A lot of Star
anywhere
Wars
else.
movies.
Like the Star Wars movies. It's just refreshing. It's something very refreshing. That's one of the things and one of the reasons why I'm excited about the new Hunger Games movie coming out later this year, because Joseph Zeta is playing young Haymitch in this movie. And as far as we don't really know anything about his work, like no one's ever really seen too much of his work. I know he has some, obviously, but as far as widely known, it's not like he's a household name or anything. So I'm very excited about that. Very excited about the live action Tangled. I think Catherine Hahn's going to do an amazing job. I think she has a background in theater, but I'm not really sure. I'm just really hoping that she has the ability to sing
Belt it out.
Mother Knows Best. I want her to be able to sing that song well, and that's one of the most important things about being cast in a musical movie, is that you're able to sing. But I'm pretty positive she has sung before. I mean, we heard her sing in WandaVision, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I still haven't watched it, so
okay.
Actually, I'm going to start that soon.
I'm pretty sure she sings in WandaVision.
I don't know. She just does look the part, I will say.
Yeah.
Like, she really does kind of look like the mother in Tangled, which I'm not sure what that says about her. I'm not, but she does.
Mother Gothel's beautiful. Excuse me.
Well, I'm just saying. But she does look the part. It's good. I think it's a good casting. And you're not really a big live action person, but you're excited for this, right?
I am excited about it because it looks like they're going to stay as true to the original as possible. And one of the things, I don't like live action remakes, especially when they're on movies that are literally perfect. And they try to make them into something new just for the sake of, you know what I mean?
A little scratch.
A little bit more money scratching it together. But I think that the castings are making me feel like they're going to stick as true to the source material as possible, which if they're smart, they will. Because if they stray away from the original material, the only thing they can do is fail. However, there are things that you can add to the movie. For example, in the live-action Aladdin, I know I've said this before, in the live-action Aladdin, Naomi Scott, who played Jasmine, got her own original song that she hadn't gotten in the original movie, and it was amazing. So maybe we'll get Flynn Rider, maybe he'll get his own song, he'll get to have his own little musical piece, which would be fun. Just expanding on it, but not taking away from the original story is what I'm looking for.
Yeah, so I don't think don't take anything away. You can make additions, just don't take anything away. It's how I feel about Moana. Looking forward to that, obviously.
That is going to take everything. I know for a fact that they are not going to stick true to the source material for that. Not completely.
Don't say that.
That's just a hunch.
Don't put that out to the zeitgeist. We don't need that. We need that bad energy.
Just saying.
Speaking of live action stuff, there was 2 rumors going around this week. One from Deadline, one from the Wall Street Journal.
Journal.
Put Deadline and Journal together. But the one from Deadline really isn't something that we're probably even going to watch, but I just thought I'd bring it up on here just because it was in line with the live action stuff. Apparently they're making a live action Tinkerbell series for a Disney Plus. Can't say I'm invested.
Hang on
obviously.
A second.
Never mind. She's excited.
I hope that this is a live action version of Pixie Hollow, of like the Pixie. I don't know if Pixie Hollow was ever a show, but you know the Tinkerbell animated movie?
Nope.
Wait. Okay. You should definitely watch it because I think you'd like it. But it takes place in Pixie Hollow, and I mean Tinkerbell has a whole line of her own books, and it's Pixie Hollow books, and I used to read those too. And there are other fairies like Silver Mist and Fawn and Rosetta, and I think her name's Lydia.
I never watched this, but I definitely have seen this movie poster before.
Yes, yeah, and they're all the different fairy types. And if this live-action series is about that, Pixie Hollow and all that, and has nothing to do with Peter Pan, I would love that.
I was like, I'm not sure if you're going to be excited for this or not, but I figured
we don't need to see Peter Pan done again. It's been done how many times now? But if we're doing live-action like Pixie Hollow, Tinkerbell, I'm on board. Let's go.
He is on board. Are you on board for the apparent live-action... I feel like you're going to shoot this down immediately. A live-action Toy Story remake is reportedly in development at Pixar. They're targeting a 2029 release. Source, The Wall Street Journal. Back to you. I had to get it all out.
How in God's green earth are they gonna do that? That's gonna look so stupid. What are you talking about,
They're
please?
just gonna film the whole thing on green screens and then shrink the actors
And
down
then
and then
say
have
that
a
it's
big
live
Andy come
action.
in.
Ew, that would be so terrible. It'd be like Night of the Museum.
Oh, dude, those are some great movies. For the last
Yeah,
time I watched them,
but
it was a long time ago.
oh,
Hey, yeah, I
yeah.
saw that, and Wall Street Journal are pretty reliable from my from my memory from stuff they've reported. So I was like, I mean, that's something there. Toy
I
Story
hope that
remake.
never sees the light of day.
Hey, it said they're targeting a 2029 release, which is they start casting for this, the next year. They start shooting it in 2027, 2028. I mean,
Oh my god, it's
it
gonna be
could
so stupid. Oh my
it
gosh,
could
oh
be
my gosh,
around
I'm
the
sorry.
corner fast, bro.
The more I think about it, the worse it gets. It's gonna be so stupid. It's
Who
gonna
could be
so
casted
bad.
as like a Buzz and
I
Woody,
don't
dude?
even want to talk about it.
That'd be hilarious.
I
It might
don't
be so.
know.
Maybe they acknowledge like part of the movie is that it's like ironically bad, and they're just like, what the fuck is it? Like I don't like they're almost making fun of themselves. I don't know. Yeah, this shouldn't
Yeah, that'll
happen.
do it. Nope.
This shouldn't happen.
It shouldn't happen. That's really
But
bad.
live action stuff. They're
Thanks
gonna.
I could have gone my whole life without knowing that was happening.
Hey, we're gonna see if it actually happens or not. But I'd much prefer Toy Story just to stay in animation.
I'm not going to
Which
see
there's
that.
a couple Pixar sequels actually like kind of in the works right now. Obviously, Toy Story 5 is coming out in June.
And
Incredibles
Coco,
3.
right? Oh, Incredibles 3 I did know about.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Incredibles 3, which I feel like they might have talked about at D23.
I think so.
I think Coco was at D23, but Incredibles
Mhm.
3 apparently is released in 2028, according to the Wall Street Journal. Coco 2, which again was D23, I remember us talking about it, is 2029. And then apparently they're making Monsters Inc. 3, which I
I
feel
did
like
see
I
that.
just saw for the first time this week, which I'm like
Yeah.
ecstatic about. That'll be great. Obviously, the second one is technically like a prequel or whatever. It's not like Monsters Inc.
It's
2.
like one of the greatest prequels ever.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. I love that movie, but this doesn't
I
have a
can't wait.
confirmed date. But apparently, it's in the works over at Pixar, which would be fire. I am on record now saying Monsters Inc. is a 5-star movie for me.
It is.
And
It
it
is.
is.
It's one of the greatest Disney/Disney Pixar movies ever. So that would be amazing. I think that only good things could come from that. I'm not gonna lie. They've
Yeah,
never let us down, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh,
true.
I'm worried. No, they've never let us down in that
Yeah,
franchise.
yeah.
So
If
I'm
Monsters
excited for that.
University sucked, then we would have a problem here. But Monsters
Mhm.
University was freaking great. So
Yeah,
Monsters Inc.
it's
3,
amazing.
sign me up. And honestly, Incredibles 3 too. I know we've probably talked about it before, but it's been a while. Incredibles 3, I'm excited for too. Incredibles 1 is obviously like one of the best superhero movies ever.
Ever.
Incredibles 2's all right. I don't think it's bad.
I
I think
don't
it's a
love
good movie.
Incredibles 2. It has some good moments, it has some funny moments, but I don't love it. I really the other superheroes just really were not doing it for me. I really
Mm.
just I don't know. There's something about I don't know, something about it. I was just like, okay. I didn't
Yeah, I
love
think
it.
it's a good movie. It's not. I don't think it's great by any means, but I think it's like all right. I remember leaving the theater like all right, that was a good movie.
It was okay.
So Incredibles 3, I think is I'm down for.
I hope it's better than Incredibles 2. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't want it to be another middle of the road movie like I think the second one was. So we can get like back to that Incredibles 1 level. Now we'll be cooking, dude. An Incredibles 3 and a Monsters Inc. 3, if they're both phenomenal. Hey, listen, Toy Story 3 is phenomenal, so maybe they'll have some luck with it being the third installment of each of these
That's true.
franchises. Something about the number 3, dude. Maybe it'll be fire.
Okay.
Speaking of animated movies, and one that we actually brung up like 10 minutes ago, obviously the Super Mario Galaxy movie coming out in a couple weeks. I gotta ask, what do you think about this? This Donald Glover casted as Yoshi? Is that true?
I don't know. I mean, IGN posted it, and like everyone was posting it at some point yesterday. When we're filming this episode, it is Wednesday, so yesterday on Tuesday of this week,
Yeah.
everyone said that Donald Glover is the voice of Yoshi, which is kind of crazy. No offense to Donald Glover. I mean, obviously he did a great job. None of us even knew it was him. But ever since that trailer came out, I have been saying Yoshi's voice is a little bit more high pitched than I would. Yoshi has a high pitched, like nasally voice, but I
Yeah.
feel like they were like, let's make it cuter. And I was like, he's Yoshi. Like, you don't need to like make it work hard to make him cuter than he is. Like, I don't know.
Sure.
I don't know. But I think Donald Glover does a good job. It's just weird
Oh
that
yeah.
it's him. It's crazy.
It was just like unexpected. I don't know. Sometimes you see a big name casted like that for an animated thing, and you're like, how's that going to work? But then again, this is the same franchise that casted Chris Pratt as Mario, and I thought it was great. So, you know.
I think a great thing that they did was not tell us that he was Yoshi until after we had sat with this trailer for a long time. So we had known and heard Yoshi's voice, and then they were like, it's Donald Glover, and everyone's like, wow, he did a great job. Instead of them releasing the cast a year in advance, and then us being like, Donald Glover, there's no way he could play Yoshi. He's going to do a terrible job. So, genius marketing, good job.
They should start doing that more. Just, just already put the material out so nobody can just judge book by its cover. Immediately, like we already knew coming in, like, oh, all right, well, we weren't expecting that name, but did a good job from what we've heard so far. They should do that more often, if they can. I know, obviously, stuff leaks out sometimes and you can't avoid it, but, hey, Super Mario Galaxy coming out April 1st. I think we're both very excited for it. I literally just watched Super Mario Bros. A couple of weeks ago for the first time, and obviously I loved it. So I'm pretty pumped for this. I'm hoping AMC near me has some kind of collectible something.
We need those Yoshi buckets.
I don't think those are coming to AMC's, though, and I always go to an AMC because that's the closest thing to
me. Who are they going to?
I don't know.
Cinemark?
Cinemark, maybe? Yeah.
I don't even have a Cinemark, and I don't even know if there's a Cinemark in Florida.
There
has to be. But, like, Cinemark is such a weird movie theater to get those big collectibles. Go ahead, guy in the chair. Look it up.
Okay. Let me look.
Look it up. I would like to know, because that Yoshi bucket is perfect, and I really like it, and I would really like to get it.
Cinemark merch. Let me see here.
Come on.
Hold on. It's bringing me to an Instagram post.
What was the bucket for the first movie?
Yeah, Cinemark posted it, the Yoshi bucket, so I guess it's exclusive to them.
Frick, I don't even know how we're gonna get that. Oh well.
Well, I haven't seen anybody else post anything. It's just been Cinemark. So is everybody else just holding out, or is nobody else getting anything? I'm not saying you have an answer. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like let me get a collectible cup or something, dude. Something. I like my Revenge of the Sith cup. You can't see it.
Yeah, those were cool.
I like those kind of cups, not the paper ones, obviously, because I'm not keeping that. But like those plastic ones, those are fire. I need to fix my hat real quick. Say something to people.
Dude, does anyone know where a Cinemark is located? I can't find one on the Florida map. I'm sorry. I don't know what the deal is. But hopefully we can get our hands on that Yoshi bucket, because it's really cute.
Hat's
I really like it.
It's bothering me.
Noah Nation is going through a wardrobe change live on the podcast. What was happening?
My hat was crooked. It was bothering me.
Oh, okay. All right.
What did you say? When I have a headphones
I was just talking about the bucket. That's all.
I heard something about the podcast. I don't know.
I said you're doing a wardrobe change live on the podcast.
Not a change. Oh my goodness. That's on the Patreon that we don't have.
That's with Mortis FM After Dark.
That's with Mortis FM After Dark. Speaking of Mortis FM, if you did not check out last week's episode 30, the big 3-0.
The big 3-0.
The big 3-0. We all have gray hairs. Of the Lightforce podcast, we had the Determined Focus boys on. We filmed for like 3 hours. We only uploaded 2 of those hours for the podcast. There's going to be 2 separate YouTube videos coming with the Determined Focus boys. I'm going to try to post one within the next 7 days from this episode, and then maybe the week after that. And obviously, there's no real rush. There's some fun segments, so
Determined
stay tuned for that here. The light. Oh wait, I came up with something perfect yesterday for this. Hold on, for the Lightforce.
Shoot. Here we go.
It was not perfect. Nobody responded, so I assumed that it wasn't that good. the light will determine your focus on the Force.
That was really stupid. I thought you were kidding. Like,
no, I said that in the group chat. Nobody responded though.
I saw it, but I thought it was like a joke. I thought you were being stupid on purpose. But I guess not.
It was partially silly, but I mean, you could at least liked it. Damn. Saying.
I thought it was dumb.
Your focus determines your reality. All right, and speaking of the Determined Focus boys, Star Wars, dude. And the crowd goes mild. All right.
Everybody loves Star Wars. Come on, guys. Come on.
Everybody loves Star Wars, dude. I got majority Star Wars behind me. Right? I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt. Come on, I love Star Wars right here, dude.
Not me.
She's got a Legless and old William Turner, dude. I can't wait to meet him. Not at MegaCon. I'm gonna wait till Philly. But anyway.
Oh, nice. Good for you.
Kathleen Kennedy, ex-president of Lucasfilm, was doing an interview this week. Apparently, it was talking about the Mandalorian and Grogu, and somewhere along the way, I don't know the question, I don't know the context, but stated that Grogu will be speechless in the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. And I figure we could bring that up here, give our 2 cents on that. I wasn't really expecting Grogu to start yapping in this movie. At the same time, though, I'm kind of over like cute Grogu antics. Like, we had 3 seasons of it, plus Book of Boba Fett appearance. Like, I know we're gonna get those moments because we already see them in the trailer with Grogu being cute or whatever. But like, for the majority of this movie, I would like to see him kind of kicking some ass to the extent that Grogu can. Sure. But it didn't really take me by surprise that she said he's not going to be talking at all in this movie. No. I don't know when we're gonna. If the next time we see Grogu after this movie, there's going to be some little time jump, and then maybe he's talking in Mando season 4 if we get that. I don't know, but like, does it really surprise you that apparently Grogu's not going to be talking at all in this movie?
No, not at all, because Grogu ages at a lot slower of a rate than regular humans in the Star Wars universe. And to think that, the couple of years maybe that he's spent with Mando, that he's going to age up from infant, can't even like hardly walk on his own, to being able to speak, like, buddy's got some long time before that's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Not anytime soon. Like you said, it'll probably take a time jump. But I hope he starts talking like before Mando dies. But I think it's gonna be a while.
Or that's what his first words are. Oh my! Yeah. Can you imagine Mando's Din's dying, and Grogu's like, "Yeah, this is the way," and then Din fades to dust.
That'd be terrible.
Grogu like puts his hand on him, and Din like fades into the Force or something. Yeah. I don't know.
And then he's like, "This is the way." And
Star Wars, don't do that. Don't do that. That's what he's gonna say in this movie. That's gonna be his only line. He's just gonna look. He's gonna be like, "Rado."
Imagine. I almost don't want him to talk because I can't even imagine what his voice would sound like. I don't know.
Donald Glover's voice.
Donald Glover. Hop in there.
No. Just get like, he just is who voiced Yoda in the Clone Wars? Is he still kicking?
No, he's not still kicking.
Oh shit. Never mind. I'm sorry.
I mean, they replaced him with someone that can do a similar voice, obviously, but no, he's not still kicking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Pour one out. Sorry.
I forget his name. Bless his heart.
Contributions.
The original Yoda from the Clone Wars is not still kicking. May he rest in peace.
I'm sure there's plenty of people who could do a Yoda species. So when it's time, they'll have him yap a little bit. Moving away from Star Wars, got a little Marvel. Let me preference this Marvel news real quick.
Oh, okay.
Both of these things are super rumor mill, from scoopers online who are very hit or miss. They've had some scoops in the past that maybe have worked out, but I'm taking both of these things with a massive grain of salt, and I'm mostly just bringing them up for the sake of conversation. First thing, old Timothy Chalamet. Reportedly in talks, you might have saw this, reportedly in early talks to play Remy LeBeau, Gambit, in the MCU. I assume in Mutant Saga, post-Channing Tatum.
Oh no!
Take it with a massive grain of salt.
Oh no!
But this is a rumor that I saw online this week, and we had to talk about it.
No, you're lying. That can't happen. It can't happen. Please! It can't happen! It would be so bad. It would be so bad. Oh my gosh. Willy Wonka is not my Remy LeBeau, dude. I can't do it. No.
Both of the scoopers that were talking about this on social media, very hit or miss. I don't think they're reliable, but again, I'm bringing this up for mostly the sake of conversation. That would
kill me. I'm not kidding. That would kill me.
There's not a world where you could see him coming out and having a hell of a performance.
No. No. I'm not saying he couldn't do it, because he's obviously an amazing actor, I guess.
Sure, you just don't want it.
I've never been the biggest fan of his. I know he's going through a lot of online controversy right now, but before this, I never really understood. Yeah, I've never really understood the hype around him and why people have loved him that much. Like, yeah, he gives some amazing performances, but I've never understood the obsession.
Not seeing the appeal.
The obsession and the appeal with Timothy Chalamet. Do I think, let me just be frank, do I think he's attractive enough to play Remy LeBeau? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, 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 no,
You
no, no, no,
said
no, no,
Gambit
no.
needs to be fucking hot.
But like, I don't know. It goes back to what we were saying earlier, is that I would rather these new characters be relatively unknown. And as
Sure.
far as the new X-Men, not completely. I mean, Sadie Sink has her own list of
Career.
things that she's done before, but it has been relatively limited to The Whale. Can't forget that one this time. The Whale
Oh.
and Stranger Things. Relatively small screen, and then one Oscar picture. In between that, a Taylor Swift music video here and there. And then there's not too much else going on there. So
Mhm.
her being on the big screen is kind of a big deal. It's not something that has happened too much in her career so
Yeah,
far.
and this is going to be her biggest movie role for without a
Right.
doubt.
Right. Absolutely. And I just would like that trend to continue with the rest of the X-Men. I wouldn't be mad if they got some bigger names, because obviously Marvel has to have bigger names to put somebody in seats. That apparently that's what they do. That's what they want, whatever. They don't trust their movies to just stand on their own without some A-lister in there. That's fine. But I cannot see Timothy Chalamet as Remy
I
LeBeau.
can't have it.
He could get the role and blow my mind, and I would welcome that. But I would
That's what I
much
said
rather.
earlier. Like,
I
what
don't.
happens, dude? He could kill it
Then that's
if it were to
great.
happen.
Then that's great. But I would rather not have to take that chance, because I just don't. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Listen,
I'm
I
gonna
agree. I'd
decide.
rather get somebody else. I don't know who. I'm not good at fan castings. That's not my deal. And again, I'm taking this with a massive grain of salt. I'm bringing it up for the sake of conversation. Probably not even gonna happen. You know, who knows? There's always. I feel like there's always big name actors that are getting rumored for Marvel projects. A lot of them don't pan out. Sometimes they do, and sometimes they get casted and their role sucks, and we all forget about it. This is something different though. This is Gambit. This is one of the big X-Men. You know, we're headed towards the Mutant Saga. We're probably gonna be getting a lot of Gambit, hopefully. So I think this casting is very important, and personally, yeah, I'd rather just go with somebody relatively unknown but remains to be seen.
And like, Remy is supposed to be suave. Do you think that Timothy Chalamet is suave?
Suave.
Well, you know what I
He's supposed to
mean?
be suave.
You like, he is. He's supposed to be a very certain way, and I just don't. I don't think that Timothy Chalamet can be convincing in
Right?
that way. Yes, he
Actors
can be
act. You
very
never know.
charming. Yeah, he could blow my mind. I'm not gonna sit here and act like everyone does when Joseph Quinn gets casted in a role every single time, and everyone's like, he's not attractive enough. So you know what? I
Yeah.
obviously would go, and I would give it a chance, because it's Gambit. It's my favorite hero of all time. I'm not just gonna boycott my one chance of Gambit coming back into the MCU and having a big role in the MCU just because Timothy Chalamet is cast as him. No, I would give him a
Sure.
chance. But am I kind of hoping that his new online controversy will keep him away from Gambit? Like, yeah, I
I
am
don't know
a
nothing
little
about
bit.
this controversy. I'm not into the zeitgeist like that. Not that we
It's,
have to talk about it on here, but
we're not talking about it because
yeah, not our business. We don't
not our
care.
business.
Hey, I don't care about what actors. I don't care about the actors. I just care about their films and their like. I care about the
Oh,
fake
you don't
stuff.
care what's going on upstairs? Is that
I
what
don't
you're
give a
saying?
fuck. Yo, I just want my Marvel to be good. That's what I'm trying to say, dude. So
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah.
anyway, so I think we're vetoing that. We don't want to see Timothy Chalamet as Gambit, and
Veto.
I don't think we're gonna. Will actually sent us this yesterday. Will from Determined Focus. Shout out to Determined Focus once more. Marvel Studios and Sony reportedly interesting in developing a Spider-Man and Wolverine team-up film, and everybody keeps using Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man as like the picture for when they're talking about this rumor. So I don't know if it's specifically Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Obviously, that coincides with a bunch of other stuff. Like, are we even expecting Toby to make it out of Doomsday? How does this make sense? It's all just a rumor, and they're apparently interested in making it. Do you have any interest in a Spider-Man Wolverine team-up movie? Because quite frankly,
No.
I have interest in these characters, but I don't really think we need a movie.
No.
Go ahead.
No. Like, it comes back to my Spider-Man fatigue. Why do we need
Mm.
Spider-Man to get a solo team-up movie when all he's ever had is team-up movies? It's him and Iron Man. It's him and Doctor Strange. Like, dude, enough. enough. In this movie,
Enough.
to me, him and Punisher and Hulk, all right, which I'm excited about. But like, we don't need a movie for the sake of getting Spider-Man and Wolverine to team up together. I think that is silly. If they do it with Toby and Hugh Jackman, what the frick ever. I don't care. Because guess what? That has no weight in the MCU at all whatsoever. Whatever.
I'm trying to think of, like, because everyone keeps using Toby's picture, and like rumors from Doomsday about like how we talked about last week with like Toby maybe being snatched out of his universe by the TVA, maybe be a part of a multiversal Avengers, which in my mind would also feature Deadpool and Wolverine because of the events of Deadpool and Wolverine, so it could be that version of Wolverine and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. But in this case, they would require them to make it out of Doomsday, and I assume make it out of Secret Wars too. And Wolverine's a different story. I really don't know what they're going to do with Hugh Jackman and Wolverine, but I really don't see Tobey Maguire making it out of, forget even Doomsday, but even if he makes it past Doomsday, Secret Wars especially. So like on paper it looks cool, right? It's like, oh, Spider-Man and Wolverine, like those two and Hulk were the original Marvel big three. Like, you know, at least before the MCU started, and like then it was Cap and Thor and Iron Man. So like, sure, it'd be cool on paper. It's like a cool comic book, Spider-Man and Wolverine. But is it really necessary for the MCU that we're heading in right now? I don't think so.
Nope, not at all. Not at all whatsoever. Don't need it. Don't want it.
Yeah.
Veto.
We're vetoing everything. What's the next idea? Veto!
Veto! Absolutely.
Put something else on our desk. Veto!
Come on. Is it the X-Men? Approved.
Approved. I don't know.
Know.
Spider-Man and Wolverine? I don't know.
I don't know. Do you guys understand that reference? Sonic fans, people that are chronically online, do you understand that reference? With Knuckles, he's right behind me, right on this side right there. And he hits the desk and goes, approved. Come on,
big
guys.
chillin'.
Come on.
Knuckles is big chillin'. All right, well, that's all the news for this week. So we got a little red pill, blue pill segment I've been looking forward to doing. I held this off for like the last 2 weeks, so we just had other stuff to talk about. So I got one, Laney's got one, and then actually I have another one too, but we'll probably save that for a future week. So what, you don't have one? What are you saying?
No idea.
Well, what do you want to get? Who's gonna go first here?
You go first.
Okay. All right, so I got a red pill, blue pill for Laney here, and whichever one she chooses, those movies are going to get made. Very simple.
Oh.
So, red pill. And they're all Marvel, by the way. There's a Marvel one and a Star Wars one. I'll give you the Marvel one here.
Okay.
So, the red pill is Midnight Suns. That 100% guarantees a Moon Knight return. That's just a little asterisk on there. Number 2, The Amazing Spider-Man 3 with Andrew Garfield gets made. For one reason or another, this is just fantasy. I'm not saying it makes sense in the greater MCU, I'm just saying. A Jean Grey and Scott Summers movie gets made as one of the first projects in the Mutant Saga. Team-up movie, them coming together, whatever you want it to be. And the last thing in Red Pill is X-Men 97, the movie. It's the animated series, maybe after season 2, but they do a big movie.
Okay.
So that's the Red Pill options.
Okay.
Blue pill.
You know they're doing a season 3, right?
It's make-believe. X-Men 97, it could be after season 3.
I understand. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
All right.
Blue pill. A Steve Rogers movie where we see him returning the Infinity Stones.
Is this your pill?
Maybe.
It's your pill so far. Okay.
A solo Blade movie with Mahershala Ali actually gets made.
Bless him.
A Gambit origin story in the MCU Mutant Saga movie.
I see what you did there.
And lastly, in Blue Pill, we get that Daredevil, Spider-Man, Punisher street level team up movie. So do you need me to run through them real quick, just so they're fresh again in your mind?
Yeah, just say the red pill again.
Red Pill's Midnight Suns, TASM 3, Jean and Scott, X-Men 97 the movie. Blue Pill is Steve Rogers Return the Infinity Stones, solo Blade movie, Gambit origin story movie, street level team up movie. I purposely tried to draft stuff.
Yeah,
to
I know.
Each
You
one
separated
to make it harder
Moon Knight
on you.
and Gambit so that it would be harder for me.
That's the intrigue of the game.
Dude, the only one in Blue Pill for me is the Gambit movie.
Yeah, well, I figured you want to see a Mahershala Ali Blade movie. You'd be down for these other projects, but maybe not as much as the stuff in Red Pill.
Definitely do not need that Steve movie at all. It does not need to exist at all. But I would love to see Mahershala. It's going to happen. He's going to play Blade. I just don't know if he's ever going to get the solo movie that he deserves. And then what was the last one? The Spider-Man team up with Daredevil and Punisher.
That one that was rumored like a month ago that we talked about on the podcast.
Well, I'm okay with not getting that movie because we're already getting Spider-Man and Punisher, so I can live without Daredevil being in that.
How rude.
Okay. We are going to live with, everyone's going to be living without Daredevil being in this new Spider-Man movie. But I'm going to go with the red pill and leave my poor Gambit movie behind, because Gambit doesn't need a solo movie to be great. As much as I'd want a Gambit solo movie to happen, I don't think it has to happen, and I don't think it's completely necessary, as much as I would love it and welcome it and be the most excited person in the world for it. But I'm going to go with red pill because I think a Jean and Scott movie is a great way to start the X-Men off, or at least start expanding upon them as far as origin stories. I want that Midnight Suns movie very, very, very badly. Then we'd still get Mahershala as Blade. We'd get Moon Knight back, which he deserves to be back. And I think that would just be a really fun movie that we really haven't gotten anything like that before. And that would mean Ghost Rider. Really cool stuff in that movie.
And for one reason or another, you would get TASM 3 with Andrew Garfield.
I get TASM 3 just for fun. TASM 3 just for fun.
It's off in its own world. They're just making it for fun.
I could live without it, but I welcome it. I love Andrew. I'd love to see him get his own third movie. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Red pill.
As you were talking, I thought of another game I want to do in a future episode. I wrote that down, so we'll save that for down the line. But my turn, or your turn, for me to choose.
Okay, mine is kind of similar to what you did, which I don't know. You're probably like, fuck. No. Well, no, I didn't think about listing that many things. Maybe I need to look more into what red pill, blue pill entails. But what I did was, so your red pill is Chris Evans stays on as Captain America for the foreseeable future, whether it's as a variant of Captain America, whether it's flashbacks. He could be, what's the evil version of him? I don't really freaking remember.
Hydra Cat.
Yeah, he could be Hydra Cap. Just anything. They just keep expanding upon Cap. Chris Evans stays for as long as we can see it fitting in the foreseeable future in the MCU.
Okay.
Your blue pill, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I forget which one I said first. Your blue pill is Hugh Jackman stays as Wolverine for the foreseeable future. He's the one that stays as Wolverine. They don't give us a new Wolverine. It's just him. It's him and all the youngin' X-Men. He's recruiting them, helping them get together. Very similar to X-Men Evolution. He's one of the main teachers.
Yeah.
And it's Hugh Jackman forever till he's 90. Those are your scenarios.
Man, you just took my two favorite characters of Marvel and just pit them against each
other. You did the freaking same to me.
Yeah. I feel like Wolverine is probably the better option here. Cause what's Steve gonna do? Like, I'm sure there's comic book stories they can adapt and stories they can tell, but like, it's hard to make it make sense past like Secret Wars. At least in my mind right now, somebody can present an idea and maybe I'm wrong. But, you know, I've been getting into Wolverine and the X-Men the last couple nights. I only watched like 4 episodes so far, and obviously Wolverine and Beast
Great show, Steve Blum, we love you. Mm-hmm.
Dude, the first 4 episodes are great. It's just Wolverine and Beast recruit the X-Men again so far. It's really fun. So I can almost see that, you know, actually happen. Like we're saying, Hugh Jackman, Wolverine kind of stay around helping recruit the X-Men. That I think is a great possibility in the MCU mutant saga, especially since we don't know if they're going to do a recasted Wolverine. There's been all these rumors that Hugh Jackman is going to stick around. We might get him in Deadpool again, post-Secret Wars, in some kind of, you know, movie or whatever. I think I'm going to go...
Frick Deadpool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good on Deadpool, but, just talk about the possibilities for Wolverine here.
I'm good. Veto.
Veto Deadpool.
No more Deadpool.
But as for the blue pill Wolverine, more Hugh Jackman, approved.
Approved.
And honestly, I want more Hugh Jackman Wolverine so he can just, like, make more good projects that can outweigh the bad projects he had to be involved in. Everything he did, you can go watch your least favorite X-Men movie from the Fox, movies. Hugh Jackman still was incredible in those movies.
He did everything right.
As a great actor, and he carries those movies, but he's surrounded by not so great of a movie. So, just for the sake of that, too, let's get Hugh Jackman surrounded by more good projects. So, when he is long gone, we can all remember him as, oh man, he might have had some crappy X-Men movies back in the day that weren't his fault, but look what he did in the MCU. That much better.
Yeah, and like,
and Chris Evans already has so much great. He got so much great in the MCU. Let's give Hugh some time.
Yeah, I don't even know if Chris should be really that involved in Doomsday, but I digress. I don't even want to see Wolverine leave before we get to see him interact with X-Men that were written well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine his last appearance as Wolverine is in a Deadpool movie where it was a joke the entire time and the only X-Men he was around was Channing Tatum's Gambit?
Yeah. And not for nothing, but like
X-23.
The Wolverine we get in Deadpool and Wolverine is this like broken version of Wolverine that lost everything, couldn't save the X-Men and whatnot. So it could be a nice redemption story in the Mutant Saga if he's the one who helps rebuild the new X-Men in Earth 616, and then he's down the line.
Yeah, and he's great
phenomenal.
in Deadpool and Wolverine. All right, guys, we're not the biggest fans of Deadpool, and Deadpool movies are all comedy, no plot. So I would much rather. It gets so old and it's disgusting. It's just disgusting. But I would just much rather see him in better projects like Noah said, and see him surrounded by well-written X-Men as well. And not, like, when's the last time we saw Wolverine and Cyclops in the same frame?
Yeah, and not for nothing, but like they have the ability to write different dynamics with Wolverine because he might be in that grandfather role to all these younger X-Men instead of the prototypical Jean, Logan, Scott love triangle or Logan and Scott button heads. They have ways to build off the fact that this is a Logan that lost everything. So now he might, for all we know, they could write something that's never been done from as far as I know in the comics, and he could kind of mentor a young Scott a little bit.
Yeah, give us the X-Men evolution route.
Yeah, help put Jean on the right track. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's a lot better possibilities there. So yeah, I'm down for that. I think that should absolutely be what happens.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm going to give you this other red pill, blue pill because we got time here. So I did one Marvel, which you answered. I will do the Star Wars one now. So we got another red pill, blue pill, whichever one, same thing. You choose, those projects are getting made. Same thing. I got 4 in each of them. So red pill, The Hunt for Ben Solo gets made. Obviously, we both want that. Red pill, animated show showing Captain Rex, Wolf, and Gregor set before Rebels.
That one.
We're not done yet.
Okay.
A live-action Boba Fett movie post-Book of Boba Fett, where Boba actually becomes a badass again.
Okay.
So we can kind of fantasy that into whatever we believe. Yeah, a little redemption for Boba Fett. And the last thing in red pill, an animated show showing Luke Skywalker post Return of the Jedi. Would be fire.
Cooking,
absolutely.
That one's cooking, yeah.
Cooking, dude. Blue pill, an animated show showcasing Ben Solo / Kylo Ren before The Force Awakens. That's something we've talked about before. A sequel trilogy spin-off movie where Finn actually becomes a Jedi.
Aww, sad.
A Tales of the Jedi season focused around Quinlan Vos and Mace Windu. You brought up Quinlan Vos a couple episodes ago. And last thing in blue pill, a live-action Clone Wars movie. It's one big mission during the events of the Clone Wars, featuring Anakin and Obi-Wan and whoever the hell else. Just one big mission, kind of like this Mando movie might be. One big mission. It can take place whenever during the Clone Wars, but you're guaranteed to get Hayden and Ewan and young Ahsoka and Rex. It's an all-star cast.
You piece of crap.
Do you remember everything? Should I run through it one more time?
I remember.
All right.
You did this on purpose.
That's the game. You got to make it hard.
Well, it's not that hard. It's just sad that I have to give up the live action Clone Wars movie because I'm going with the first pill. Was that the red pill?
That is the red pill.
Okay,
double red pills.
Red
double red dye 40 for you.
Double the red dye 40. Give it all to me. I am not living without that Captain Rex series. I'm not living without finally getting a Luke Skywalker animated series. The Hunt for Ben Solo, I think, could do a lot of good work for the sequels, a lot of damage control, and we could still get Finn being a Jedi in that movie. What was the other one?
A live-action Boba Fett movie where he actually becomes a badass again. That's just extra.
Could have lived without it, but sure. It's like TASM 3. Sure.
Why not?
Coming along for the ride, all right.
The only thing that's carrying weight in blue pill is the live action Clone Wars movie?
Yeah.
What about, I figured you'd be a little bit more excited for a possible Finn movie.
Yeah, but like I said, like, I don't think we need a Finn movie. You know what I mean?
You think he should just stay as a character in somebody else's movie?
No, that's not what I said. It's not like the sequels are someone else's movie. It's like an overarching story. You know what I mean? That they all fall under this umbrella. They just, for whatever reason, decided to push him outside of the umbrella for The Last Jedi. Whatever.
So you're basically saying he can't carry a movie by himself. That's what you're saying.
Nope. Never said that. I never said that. I said that he could easily become a Jedi in The Hunt for Ben Solo, and I would much rather get that movie and have him be a Jedi in that movie. Yeah.
Well, fair enough. All right, so you're getting the red pill with Hunt for Ben Solo, animated show with Rex, Wolf, and Gregor before Rebels. That was doing all the heavy lifting, honestly. A live action Boba Fett and an animated show with old Lucky Sky.
Ooh,
great stuff.
Don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that again.
That's all I got this week. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about? I know it was kind of a shorter episode thus far, but
I don't think so. Let me think. We did
do 2 hours last week, guys.
We did. So if you guys are sad,
and there's YouTube videos coming out soon. Give me a fucking break.
So don't be so needy, okay?
Yeah, don't be so needy. All right, chat. We're not live right now. But next week, no, I almost said next week, Daredevil will be out, so we'll be able to talk about that, but that's not true. That's the week after. The week I don't know what we're going to talk about next week, but the week after, we're going to be talking about Daredevil, probably Project Hail Mary too, since we'll probably try to both to go see that before the episode in 2 weeks. And also, I'll be back from MegaCon, so I'll be able to talk about that a little bit, which will be fun. Got my passes in today, bro. Hold on.
Yo, let's go. Physical passes?
Yeah, I said why not. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Catch me at MegaCon Saturday and Sunday in Orlando.
Catch us at MegaCon Saturday and Sunday, you ho.
Sorry. You're right.
Wow.
Catch us at MegaCon Saturday and Sunday in Orlando. Not this Saturday and Sunday, next Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be a good time. I'll probably be wandering around Disney Springs each night too, because I love Disney Springs. So.
Because he's got nothing else to do. So he's just going to wander around.
This is a trip for me.
I know. Little vacay. Are you meeting anyone? I guess we can talk about what we're doing at MegaCon.
I definitely want to meet Sam Witwer because, I've met, as you can see back there, for the other 4 main ones from the Clone Wars at Fan Expo a couple years ago. Haven't been able to meet Sam Witwer because he hasn't been at any cons near me. But he's going to be there on, I think, Saturday and Sunday, or definitely at least Saturday, so I'll probably try to meet him. Get something signed that I could throw on the wall back there, which will be fun. And then I think that's it. I mean, I thought about meeting Finn, but it's not like necessity. Like he's there, so like maybe. What?
It's just funny. You're like, I mean, he's there.
Well, like, yeah, it would be cool, but like, it's not like I'm dying to meet him or anything. Like, it's not like if Ewan McGregor was there, I'd be like, yo, I gotta meet him. Obviously, different story. We're talking about Obi-Wan versus Finn here.
Not meeting Diego Luna.
I can't say I want to meet Diego Luna. I'm sorry.
It's not a joke, guys. It's not a joke. It's just funny.
You're laughing.
I know it's a joke because me and Noah didn't watch Andor, so
publicly have a disdain. No, okay.
I think Diego Luna is awesome, and he deserves all the praise, and he deserves all the success coming to him. And no, it has nothing to do with him. He's great.
I already met John Cena, so I don't need to do that again.
He's like, I've been there, done that. What about Orlando? You're not meeting him? You said you're going to meet him in Philly instead.
No, Orlando Bloom's going to be at Fan Expo in Philly, which is where I met Hayden 2 years ago and where I met Cena last year. So that'll probably, unless they announce somebody else, that'll probably be the guy that I meet this year. That's at the end of May. So there's no reason for me to try to meet him like in Orlando, which is obviously going to be a lot busier than Fan Expo in Philly. So I'd rather just do it there. And I don't think there's anybody else. Off the top of my head, I mean, I know they were still announcing people this week, as of this week. I don't know if they announced
not gonna meet Daphne Keane. You're a Wolverine guy.
I cannot, as a 27-year-old man, pay money to meet a 21-year-old woman. I
feel the same way.
That's no way. Like, I am sorry, dude. She's awesome. X-23, great character. But like, I can't do it, dude. I feel like awkward when she comes off of my timeline, and like, let's just call it as it is. She's very over sexualized on the internet, you know, like
Okay.
people well, like, by like fans and like people, I don't know, people are weird, dude. They'll like post pictures of her
And you don't
at
want to
cons.
be lumped under that same.
I am not those people, dude. I'm not paying money to meet this 21-year-old girl. I'm not doing
he's
it,
like,
dude.
not gonna be me.
Hugh Jack-
You could meet the mom from Stranger Things.
I just don't want to, though.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
a
care.
fake fan. You're a
No.
fake fan.
Dude, if Nancy Wheeler was there, different story. But what was I gonna say? What were we talking? We were talking about Daphne Keaton. Oh, if it was like, yo, Hugh Jackman's there and they're doing like a team up photo, then that's a different
Then that's
story.
cool, yeah.
Then that's cool. But like,
you guys
I
can
am
catch
not.
Noah in line to meet the voices of K-pop demon hunters. Actually,
I'm gonna show you how it's done.
I had no idea. The way you started that, I had no idea what song you were about to sing.
Fit
The
check
pitch
for
is so
my
bad.
napalm ever.
Okay, so I'm
Who are
gonna
you
meet.
meeting?
I'm gonna meet. Let's see. I'm definitely gonna meet Wyatt Russell.
Oh yeah, I
plays-
forgot he's gonna be there.
Yeah,
I might throw him in. It's like
Okay.
definitely Sam Witwer and then maybe him.
I'm definitely meeting Wyatt Russell. I need to order I'm gonna get his pop from Thunderbolts, because that's like my favorite. It's the best movie that he's in that I love.
You ain't gonna get something from Falcon and the Winter Soldier signed. I mean,
Absolutely not. So I'm gonna get his pop from Thunderbolts signed. I love him in Thunderbolts. I think he did an amazing job. I can't wait to see him more in Doomsday. And then it's hard for me to say that I'm not gonna meet Carl Urban. I don't know if you know who that is, but he's in Thor Ragnarok. Something you would know. He's in Thor Ragnarok. He's Scourge, Dez, and Troy. You put them together, and they.
I know who you're talking about. Okay.
Got him from a place called Texas.
I'm looking to see who else is gonna be there. Obviously, like every single freaking Lord of the Rings actor is gonna be there.
Yeah, it's the anniversary. So Carl Urban would be really cool to meet because of Lord of the Rings, because of Marvel. He's in so much stuff. He's a great guy. But neither of us watched The Boys, so don't expect us to meet any of The Boys actors.
I know who you're meeting, dude.
Yeah.
What's his face from Once Upon a Time?
That's what I was just about to say. Colin O'Donoghue. I'm gonna meet from Once Upon a Time. I have wanted to meet the actors from Once Upon a Time forever. And the fact that my favorite character is gonna be at MegaCon. I love Colin O'Donoghue as Captain Hook, so I'm very excited. I might do the VIP for him, because
Is that like, you know, you get the whole VIP, like the photo autograph, and then there's usually like a Q&A thing or something that they're on stage?
Where you get to just chat, sit in private room, talk to them. Yeah, because if I were to get the autograph and photo up separately, it would be like $20 less than the VIP. You know what I mean? So I feel like I may as well just do that. So I'm definitely gonna meet Colin O'Donoghue, and then I don't know who else. I think that might be it.
I just looked at the guest list, yeah.
Ashley Eckstein is gonna be there. You're not gonna meet her, or have you already?
I already have. She's the gold autograph on that poster back there.
Right.
You're not looking.
Matt Lanter is going to be there. I knew what poster you're talking about.
Matt
Lanter is going to be there.
I already got them. They're right here.
I'm going to kill you, actually, if you're talking to me like that. What the heck? Let's see. Flynn Rider's going to be there. Just so you know.
Like the voice actor? Or the new guy?
No.
I didn't know what the new guy's probably in something else.
The original Flynn Rider.
Oh, okay.
Brendan Fraser's gonna be there, which is really cool. He's awesome.
The Whale.
Not gonna meet him though. The Whale and the Mummy. Come on now. Let's not forget
if
about
Sadie
the
was
Mummy.
there, I'd meet her.
Of course you would. Of course. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna meet anyone from Lord of the Rings. I don't think.
Really? That's shocking.
I've met John Rhys Davies. I've I was with my mom, watching her from afar meet Elijah Wood and Sean Astin. And Sean Astin is great. I think he's the one, he played Miss Gamgee. I think he's the one of all of them that I would meet. And obviously, I'm meeting Orlando Bloom with my mom. I forgot about that.
I was about to say, who's she meeting?
I forgot. She's getting his autograph, and so I'm going to go to the table with her.
Just to say hi.
and see him up close for myself.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah. And I think that's it. I've met Giancarlo Esposito. He's gonna be there. He's awesome. I think that's it.
Yeah, the thing, I'm not even like a huge like meet and greet guy. That's why it's only like I really gotta like the person for me to even want to do meet and greets. That's why it's like, Sam Witwer, like Clone Wars, Rebels, voice actor of Maul, like love that guy. Orlando Bloom, and for me when I just meet him at Fan Expo, like obviously Lord of the Rings. On top of that, like William Turner, dude, like that guy's awesome. That's like one of the first actors I actually recognized, like way back when.
You should meet Dogpool.
I'm gonna take a rain check on that. Maybe
Peggy
later.
the dog. I can't believe people actually want to.
How
meet
much
that
is that photo op?
Let me see. It's got to be 60.
If it's any more than
it's 75 to me.
$75
to take a picture with that dog. You can't even hold the dog. He just stands next to you with the dog. It's a picture of you and the dog and some guy.
And some guy.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude. 75 buckaroos. That's insane.
That's really crazy. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna meet Orlando, Colin O'Donoghue. Who else did I say? Wyatt Russell. Yep.
Orlando Bloom, you're really just approaching. You're not meeting him. You'll give a handshake. Yeah. You're not getting anything out of this. Is what I'm trying to say.
Right, because
like an autograph or a photo op. You're just going up. Hey, hello, how you doing?
Right.
Which is fine.
Right.
Which is fine.
I probably would. Oh no, this is why I'm not. His autograph for anything other than the 8x10 photo on his table is $200.
Dude, the photo op for John Cena was like $200.
But that's
last year.
I kind of understand the picture being $200 because I think Hayden was $180.
Yes, yeah, with tax it usually is $200.
And it probably yeah. But Orlando's photo op is $169. And his autograph is $200. But I mean, I get it because Orlando has been in everything. Like,
what's I saying, dude? He's like, I remember seeing those Pirates movies in theaters 20 years ago. Like, he's like one of the first, like him and like Jim Carrey are like the actors that I've known about the longest in my life. Which you want to talk about Jim Carrey controversy? No, I'm kidding. We're not going to talk about that here.
No.
Wait.
I do really like John Boyega, and I could see myself like seeing him at his booth and being like, yeah, I'll go meet him. But yeah.
I'm not that's another thing. I'm not even like, I know I had it's funny because I got the Clone Wars autographs back there, but like certain people I don't care for their autograph. I want the photo op. And maybe I don't care that much about the voice actors photo op because I don't actually see them in the work they're producing. I hear their voice. But like Hayden, Cena, Orlando Bloom, eventually, if I were to meet John Boy, like these people I would want the photo op for. Like I don't care about the autograph that much.
Right.
That's just me.
I wonder what if I'm insane and my mom actually got the photo op and we're actually taking the picture with him. That'd be cool.
Let me give her a call and find out. No, I'm kidding.
I am the same way. Like with voice actors, I usually get them to sign a pop or something. I do have a picture with Ashley Eckstein and Matt Lanter though, with my sister, which was really fun. That was a cool photo op. But it also depends on how much I want to be able to interact with them, because that photo op is real quick. So that's why with John Bernthal, I did the photo op and the autograph, because I was like, I'm gonna meet him right there, and then I'm gonna be in line, and I'm gonna meet him right there. And
those are the people I'd love to meet. I want to meet him, Charlie Cox, Chris Evans. That's like a pipe dream. Like there's some guys.
Chris Evans actually goes to cons though.
Does he? Like I feel like he's like.
I'm pretty sure he was at NYCC like 2 years ago.
New York Comic Con and like San Diego Comic Con are so difficult to even attend. I don't even count that. It's like I'm talking about.
You've never tried.
I was literally looking at New York Comic Con stuff like a couple months ago. I'm pretty sure we talked about it, and it's like I don't even know how to get into this thing. It's like, oh, you got to be on a list, and there's a Discord server, and if you're lucky, you'll get a link. And it's like, what? Who's got the fucking time?
Actually, like you can't just buy a ticket to it.
If you look right now, you cannot buy a ticket for New York Comic Con this October.
Maybe they're just not on sale yet.
I'm pretty sure they were on sale. We can ask Tanner because he's usually there.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all we got for this week. Go follow me everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Noah Nation Vlogs. Just type in Noah Nation on YouTube, you'll find me. Where can they find you?
You can find me everywhere at Laney Byers on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Join our stream community. We'd love to have you. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week.
And of course, go follow the Lightforce podcast on Instagram and TikTok as well. Subscribe here on YouTube, drop a like, Apple and Spotify. Be sure to give us a rating and a follow. We'll be back next week. Not sure what we're talking about next week. The week after, though, should be a pretty loaded episode with Daredevil, Project Hail Mary, if we both get a chance to see it, MegaCon talk and all that stuff. So stay tuned. And there's videos with the Turbo Focus Boys dropping pretty soon as well. So just stay tuned to the YouTube channel. A lot of good content coming out. That is all we got this week. We'll see you guys next time.